Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you gave them every piece of your heart, only to watch them walk away like it meant nothing? The nights turned colder, the silence louder, and suddenly the world felt like it had lost its color. You wonder what you did wrong. You replay every word, every moment, trying to find the point where everything broke. But what if I told you that your heartbreak isn't the end of your story? It's the beginning of a powerful transformation. What if this pain you feel right now is the very thing that will turn you into a version of yourself you never knew existed? Stronger, wiser, untouchable. Sit back, stay with me, because what you're about to hear will not only soothe your soul, but awaken something unbreakable inside you. When she left, it felt like the ground beneath your feet disappeared. Your heart didn't just ache, it screamed. But the first truth you must understand is this: pain is not your enemy. Pain is a mirror, a teacher, and sometimes a necessary fire that burns away what no longer serves you. The ancient Stoics believed that everything that happens to us, even the heartbreak, can be used for good if we choose to see it that way. Marcus Aurelius, a man who ruled the Roman Empire and yet faced betrayal, grief, and loss, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Your heart may be bleeding, but your mind is where the healing begins. Feel everything. Don't run from the ache. Don't bury it under distractions. Sit with it. Let the silence speak. The truth is, the more you run from pain, the more it chases you. But when you face it, when you say, yes, I'm hurting, yes, I feel broken, you take the first step toward reclaiming your power. The strongest warriors are not the ones who avoid the battle. They are the ones who walk into the fire and come out refined. Your emotions are not a weakness. They are proof that you loved deeply. But now, it's time to love yourself deeper. You must reframe what happened. She didn't destroy you. She revealed you. She exposed your deepest emotions, your vulnerabilities, your capacity to care. And now you get to decide what to do with that. You get to rise. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." You can either let this heartbreak define your worth, or you can let it redefine your strength. When someone walks away, they do not take your value with them. Your worth was never in her hands. It was always yours. Train your mind like a warrior. Every time a memory tries to drag you back into sorrow, pause, breathe. Remind yourself that thoughts are not chains unless you make them so. The Stoics practiced the art of controlling the responses. When your heart feels heavy, ask yourself, is this in my control? If the answer is no, then let it go. Her choices, her feelings, her actions, they are hers. But how you heal, how you grow, how you rise, that is yours. That is your power. There's an ancient saying, the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. You may feel like the tree scarred, marked, wounded, but remember this too, the tree keeps growing. The scar becomes part of the bark, but it doesn't stop the rise. Your past is not your prison, it's your platform. Use every wound as a stepping stone to something greater. You are not less because she left, you are more. More awake, more aware, more alive. Now let's talk about what to do with all that pain. Don't let it sit and rot inside you. Channel it, use it. Pain is raw energy, and energy can be shaped. Take up a challenge, build something, create, write, speak, train your body, sharpen your mind. The Stoics often practiced voluntary discomfort, fasting, walking barefoot, sleeping on the floor, not because they wanted to suffer, but because they wanted to remind themselves that comfort is not the goal, strength is. You don't become unbreakable by avoiding the hard things. You become unbreakable by walking through them with your eyes wide open. Ask yourself this: who am I becoming because of this? Not what was taken from me, not who left, but what is being built inside of me right now. Maybe heartbreak is not the breaking of you, but the breaking open of you. You are becoming someone new, someone wiser, someone who no longer chases temporary affection, but builds permanent self-worth. And that, my friend, is powerful. Stop replaying the past like a sad movie on loop. That version of the story is over. You are not meant to stay stuck in a chapter that someone else closed. What's next for you is far more important than what's behind you. Visualize your future with clarity. Where do you want to be emotionally, mentally, spiritually 6 months from now? Hold on to that image. Let it pull you forward like a magnet. The Stoics believed in focusing on what they could shape: their thoughts, their actions, their virtues. Shape your future with every small decision you make today. Gratitude may seem impossible right now, but it's your secret weapon. Start small. Be grateful for the lesson, for the love you were capable of giving, for the strength you're now discovering. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This heartbreak is friction, but it is also the polishing of your soul. You are being carved into something more refined, more resilient, more radiant. Surround yourself with silence, not loneliness, but solitude. Solitude is sacred. In solitude, you hear your own voice again. In solitude, you remember that you are enough, not because someone else says so, but because you know it deep in your bones. Use this time to reconnect with your purpose. What sets your soul on fire? What makes you feel alive? Rebuild your life around that. Don't wait for someone to come and complete you. You were never incomplete. Let go of the fantasy of who she was. Many times we mourn not just the person, but the story we told ourselves about them. We mourn the potential, the what-ifs, the imagined future. But fantasies are not facts. Accept what is. Acceptance doesn't mean approval, it means clarity. And clarity brings peace. The Stoics taught that peace doesn't come from changing the world, it comes from changing your perception of it. Don't seek revenge. Don't hold bitterness. It poisons you, not her. Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. It's saying, I refuse to carry this pain any longer. Let go. Not for her, but for your own freedom. Harboring resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Choose peace. Choose liberation. Choose growth. And when love finds you again, and it will, don't let your past cage your future. Love with wisdom, not fear. Love from overflow, not emptiness. You've walked through fire and survived. The next time, you will walk with clarity, with boundaries, with a heart that knows its worth. Every great man you've ever admired has walked through heartbreak. It's part of the becoming. It's part of the story. What makes you a man is not how many times you get broken. It's how many times you stand back up, eyes fierce, heart open, spirit steady. Let your heartbreak humble you, not harden you. Let it soften you into someone who understands pain and yet still chooses love. Let it make you more patient, more discerning, more powerful. Let it teach you that your value is not in how someone else sees you, but in how you see yourself. You are not your heartbreak. You are not the goodbye. You are the healing. You are the comeback. Remember, a broken heart is not the end of love. It's the beginning of self-love. A woman may have left, but the man you are becoming, that man is staying, and he is rising. Every tear you've cried, every sleepless night, every silent prayer, it all matters because it's all shaping you into something unshakable. So breathe, stand tall, look forward. Your story is not over. In fact, the most powerful part of your story is just beginning, and one day when you look back, you'll realize this heartbreak was the very thing that awakened the lion inside you. And you'll smile, not because it didn't hurt, but because it made you who you were always meant to be. You are not broken, you are becoming, and becoming is a beautiful, unstoppable thing.